Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Marklin Sangan from Techno Buffalo, and on today's episode of Rumor Roundup, we'll be talking a bit about Apple's iPhone 6s, the new Nexus 5, Microsoft Surface Pro 4, and new flagship Lumia devices. This is Rumor Roundup. Let's go ahead and get started. Microsoft's Windows Phone hasn't received much love so far this year, but that's reportedly going to change in October. The Redmond-based company is expected to unleash two new flagship devices running its new Windows 10 update, and thanks to a nice little leak, we've got a pretty good look at what these phones will look like. And let me tell you, they look pretty nice. Evan Blass released the two press renders late Wednesday, giving us a clear look at Microsoft's CityMan, the blue one, and the TalkMan, which is in black. Microsoft CityMan will be the more premium of the two, complete with a rumored 5.7-inch QHD screen, a Snapdragon 810 processor, 20-megapixel PureView camera, 3,300 mAh battery, 3GB of RAM, 32GB of expandable storage, Qi wireless charging support, and even support Windows 10 Hello, which will allow for iris recognition. The TalkMan, on the other hand, is rumored to sport a 5.2-inch QHD display, a Snapdragon 808 processor, which is only a tiny step down from the Snapdragon 810. Other specs include 32GB of expandable storage, 3GB of RAM, a 20-megapixel camera, Qi wireless charging support, USB Type-C, and an iris scanner. We've seen a wave of terrific Android phones over the past few months, and more are supposedly on the way. Combine that with the imminent arrival of new iPhones, and Microsoft has some pretty stiff competition to go up against. With the Windows 10 update coming soon, these two devices look like Microsoft's best bet to gain a significant mobile audience. Moving on to some more Microsoft rumors, it looks like Microsoft will unveil the Surface Pro 4 at a hardware-focused event in October. Now, a new report suggests the company could actually have two new tablets in a pipeline for later this year. According to DigiTimes, Microsoft is set to announce a bigger tablet in the second half of 2015. The new Surface will allegedly be available with a 12-inch display or a larger screen measuring between 13 and 14 inches across. Microsoft already offers a 12-inch display with the Surface Pro 3, but it looks like the rest of the industry may be catching up. Apple is expected to announce the iPad Pro this fall with a 12.9-inch screen, and it makes sense for Microsoft to push forward with an even bigger Surface if it wants to hold on to its advantage in that larger screen market. October is just right around the corner, and we can't wait to see what Microsoft has in store for us. The iPhone 6s and 6s Plus are expected to be unveiled at Apple's event on September 9th, which was just confirmed on Thursday. We're expecting Force Touch, iOS 9, a faster A9 processor, and more. According to 9to5Mac, which is typically dead on with such rumors, Apple will introduce a 12-megapixel camera on the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. In addition, it will also support 4K video recording and even a front-facing flash. The flash might seem like a gimmick, but with the increasing popularity of selfies, it may turn out to actually be useful for some people. 9to5Mac said part of the bump to the 12-megapixel camera is thanks to a new image signal processor on the new A9 chip, which is reportedly being manufactured by Samsung and TSMC. Finally, 9to5Mac added that the front-facing camera will support slow motion and 720p video. Sounds like Apple is putting a big focus on camera quality, which is going to be much appreciated by consumers who might otherwise be looking at amazing alternatives such as the Galaxy S6 or Galaxy Note 5. Now, last but not least, we're pretty excited about the new Nexus 5, even if it's still just a rumor, but a new leak shared to Weibo suggests that LG could bring some of the same awesome camera technology featured in the G4 to its upcoming Nexus device. The leak offers a list of alleged specs for the new LG Nexus. The device will apparently pack a Snapdragon 808 processor, a 5.2-inch 2K display, 3GB of RAM, and a 13-megapixel Sony camera sensor that's a step down from the 16-megapixel shooter found on the G4, though the new phone will apparently keep LG's new optical image stabilization technology. We're also expecting a 5-megapixel camera up front along with a fingerprint reader in the back and Android 6.0 Marshmallow out of the box. If you're more of a phablet fan, there's also Huawei's rumored Nexus phone, which should pack a bigger display and even more power under the hood. Now, if history repeats itself, both devices will likely arrive in late October, though it's always possible Google will launch its new Nexus phones a little early this year. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Rumor Roundup. Anything that I talked about today will be in the links down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and we will see you guys in the next one.